Episode 51, No Hipsters Pod. It's your boy Ronse, the founder of NoHipstersAllowed.com. And over 300 people were rushed to the hospital. 9 people so far have died. And at this point, 200 lawsuits have been filed.
A 30-minute Zoom call between Will Smith and the leadership at the Academy. And he supposedly apologized and said that he was open to whatever action they decided to go with. But I don't think Chris Rock...
Bruckheimer, who's the producer of the Pirates franchise, has said that the future is uncertain, which means he hasn't ruled out Johnny Depp.
So The Weeknd has just broken that record as the biggest song ever, which I think is interesting to see a song be that big now, especially because there's just much more music out there. But I also just wonder how the
heavy in the songwriting. You have like 3 credits on Usher's Confessions album, like 3 songs that I actually love. So there's
Thank you, man.
Superstar, which is a classic. It rose to the level of smacking him on television. So I think the 2016 joke might have been an issue as well, and maybe he's always had issues with Chris Rock. But I also think that Will Smith has been bottling things up.
The story is the Astroworld tragedy that happened a little over a week ago now. So Travis Scott, who founded the festival, was performing when there was...
For Johnny Depp, it means a bit of redemption. He gets to say that in a court of law, he was found to have been defamed.
And Drake, who just withdrew his 2 nominations from the Grammys this year, he asked through his label, asked the Recording Academy to remove his nomination. I think Hollywood definitely has a great capacity for forgiveness when it comes to certain types of celebrities. Ketanji Brown Jackson, the nominee to the Supreme Court to replace Stephen Breyer. She is the first Black woman to be nominated, and if she's confirmed, will be the first Black female Supreme Court. Diana Ross has no Grammys, period. And Taylor Swift, her one and only Grammy is a Lifetime Achievement Award. She has no Grammy for merit. Ever.
At this point, we are a few years into the Afrobeats movement that's kind of changing the landscape of popular music in the States, but really across the world. So unfortunately, he's made this type of hate speech part of his brand. Long before the anti-Semitism, there was lots of anti-Black comments. Even 9 years ago, he wore a jacket with a Confederate flag stitching. So this is really not
lots of demand for her, and I think
scarcity.
She's great at creating that scarcity by spacing out her releases. I think it's brilliant, right?